Hey, ready when you are, buddy.
Yeah, wondering, practice 5, how's the energy level with the wide receivers? You guys still, I mean, I know it gets to be a grind, but the further you get into it, just for all of you.
Oh yeah, no, I said we just coming out competing every day. Obviously we was close, but we definitely getting closer. It's something like fall camp where you got to go in each and every day and grind. Obviously, you know, tensions get high sometimes when you got to keep doing the same thing over and over again. So just being able to be with the guys, shoot, for so many hours during the day, it just allows us to build more camaraderie, what we've been talking about with the team. So building it with the team, but also with our receiver groups and allowing us to stay together more and make sure we're going unit.
Yeah, your thoughts, Tom?
I feel like, you know, we look at ourselves as a receiver group, like, we're the energy for the team, you know, so when we go out there and make plays, that brings up the whole team, you know, so like, we feel like we're the starter for the team, and we just kind of go with that mindset every day. You know, once we make a play, and the person next to us makes a play, running back makes a play, so we kind of take that on as a group, and we challenge ourselves every day with that. Coach Smith challenges us with that, and, you know, just as time has gone on through this camp, about halfway through, you know, like, we're really starting to get there and feel good about, you know, how we're doing.
Jamari?
Yeah, man. I mean, I think they really said it all. Just being able to get closer together with these guys, with everybody, you know, within our room, cracking up jokes, making the time go by, you know. So, yeah.
I know you guys are kind of positionless in a way, can line up anywhere, but it feels like you mostly line up in the slot, right? How's that competition been with you guys? Like, is it like Jamari made a catch, I gotta do something, Ish made a catch, like how does that work with you guys in the competition?
I mean, it's football, you're always gonna compete. So one thing I think we do good about, especially us A's, is we I mean, obviously we're not gonna be mad when somebody makes a play, but we definitely encourage each other. And just know our players coming. So definitely, I mean, this football, we compete, we love to make plays, but we also love our brother to make plays. If you're a selfish player, it's not gonna come your way regardless. So just make sure we compete every day in practice. When somebody makes a play, you be happy for them. Your time coming, you're gonna make a play. So just keeping that mindset. You make plays, they make plays. Just, you know what I'm saying, that's what we gotta do for the team to win, is make plays. So it's what we gotta keep doing every day at practice.
Would you like to compete with his response?
No, I really don't know what else I can add. I mean, yeah, man, I'm here for everybody, you know, have fun. Like, when he makes a play, like, I'm glad he makes a play, you know. Like, I'm all about the team. Like, I want to win games, you know. Coming from Memphis, like, in my whole college career, I haven't lost a lot, and I don't want to lose games. So, you know, whoever's gonna make the plays, me, him, you know, I'm still competing because of course I want to play, but I'll never ever be mad or anything like that. You know, if anything, I'm glad.
Donovan, you took a big leap in terms of production, at least from, you know, the year before to what you did last year. I mean, what was the biggest key maybe in your development, being able to be so productive last season?
Really just understanding the offense, to be honest, because my sophomore year, I missed about 5-6 games. I had a lot of like struggles injury-wise, so I wasn't really able to, you know, show what I was capable of a lot of that year, and I just kind of took that whole year just to, you know, sit back, reflect. It was a tough time for me, obviously, you know what I mean? I have high expectations for myself, so I just took that year, you know, kind of just being out, and you know, just put on display what I know I could do and just show everybody else.
Ismael, as the only guy up here that was here last year, what have you seen from Crutchfield and AJ in terms of their development? Larry was just up here really praising those two guys and what they've done so far this fall.
Yeah, no, definitely maturity level for sure. Like, you know, they got like that dog in them, but it just had to be brung out. Somebody had to bring it out on let them like do it on a consistent basis. So I definitely just say the maturity level and trying to understand that, like, I mean, at the end of the day, this is business. So you got to come in here and do it. The coach is asking you to do it or else, really, at the end of the day. And so just their maturity level and knowing that, I mean, this big boy league, SEC, so we got to be prepared and got to be ready. We talked about it yesterday. Somebody came and spoke to us, a PhD, just being prepared, hard work, and discipline. So I definitely feel when he was talking about that last night, that them two definitely just come more prepared, especially the meetings like Crutch and AJ is starting to like really understand, you know what I'm saying, the plays and just their position for real. And just, I mean, they always work hard. I like how we got it in the weight room. It's like certain position groups, not position groups, but certain people you work with, just allowing you to just push and go hard. And just being disciplined. They definitely just better. I mean, on time and just the way they work, the way they listen and being attentive. So definitely say them two came a long way for sure, and I'm excited to see what they do.
Jamari, obviously you came with Coach Silverfield, Coach Cramsey, and they're known for having good turnover margins, protecting the ball. Just from your perspective as somebody who's been in the system, what leads to that? Why are all the teams that he's had at Memphis been so good at protecting the ball?
I mean, I don't know how many times I've been out there to practice, but they scream own the ball every time we catch it. And we also do a lot of ball security competitions, ball security drills. We have a ball security circuit, so owning the ball is something real. And like, if you don't own the ball, then you're not gonna play. Period. You know what I mean? So probably why I would say that we've been so good in the past, and even now, just owning the ball is just the repetition. So like for me, instinctively, like it's not even before I get tackled, I always double cross without even thinking, or I'm finna get tackled and I pull the ball up higher. So it's just something that just kind of gets drilled in our brains over and over and over to where it's just natural now.
And Ismael, just Antonio Jordan, what have you seen from him? Maybe from the first time you met him to now, what's been the development there?
I just say his mentality, trying to come in and really understand the plays, learn the plays. Just felt like this year for sure he's really trying to understand that he could do something big and help us win games for sure. So he's just, locked in more mentally, I would say, is the biggest thing. We know, you got a 6'6" receiver. Not too many people, got that. Not too many teams, just not even in the SEC, just around the world got that. So just being able to have him and his high playability and deep field ability, just coming in, being more mentally prepared this year, definitely, he's taking strides. So definitely excited for him.
Donovan, what was it that brought you here, and what do you like about this coaching staff, their mentality they bring to the team?
So the reason why I came here was I had a few other options out of the portal, and one being UCLA. I'm from California, Southern California, and when I took my visit to UCLA, it was good and all that. But then when I came here, I just kind of realized that this is football is what matters here. And in California, there's so many distractions, for me, and I was just thinking, leaving home, coming here. That was the main thing for me. I wanted to come here and focus on football. That's all I wanted to focus on, nothing else. No other distractions, nothing like that. Nothing against UCLA, it's just, out here it's football, Yeah. I'm committed to that. That's all I'm gonna be focused on. And, when it comes to the coaching staff, Coach Smith, Coach Cramsey, Coach Silverfield, when we had all those meetings, when I came around my visits, it was just all, this place I wanna be, one thing Coach Cramsey says is do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. And it's a very simple thing to say, but it has a lot of meaning, and I kind of take that with a lot of things I do, And I want to be around good people, not only good coaches, but good people, and people I can learn from, people I can, truly look up to, just good figures in my life. So that's why.
And how do you pronounce your last name, if you would?
Faupel. Yeah, Faupel.
We hit on that sometimes. We usually get Faupel.
Yeah, sometimes, that is what it is. Yeah.
Jamari, you've stuck with Coach Smith and the whole staff's.
Yeah.
Now, what is it about wanting to stay with them and finish up here that appealed to you?
Oh man, my whole life I've always been on one team. Park ball, middle school, high school. I've always been on one team. So me, even though we're in a new place, but having the same coaches and same people around me is just something that I'm really comfortable with. And also I genuinely enjoy the people on the staff, outside of Coach Smith. I've always been around good staff, and even times that I just go up there and just talk with them, just not even football, just have conversations and just have fun. I genuinely enjoy the people that I'm around.
Coach Smith was telling us that he's seen your personal growth year after year, and that your voice might be picking up, getting a little bit louder. What do you think about maybe a potential to be a leadership role for this team?
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm really not a huge rah-rah type of give you a speech, but I'm always there. I try and lead by example. Try and go first in a lot of special teams drills. Take that. I think I take that role kind of serious. Trying to think what else. But yeah, I wouldn't mind or I want to be more vocal for sure. I definitely do. I just think sometimes for me it's hard with my personality, but I'm trying to grow.
So, was it weird at first? I'm sure it's normal now, but just to have your offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, head coach, position coach, all just kind of moved to Arkansas, and you too? And when that happened, were you just like, I'm going to? Like, did you even think about it?
No, I really didn't think about it. Like, they all kind of went. I was like, all right, I guess we're going. And, you know, as soon as the portal opened, there's no thought to it.
There was no thought of you like entering the transfer portal, I guess, until all those changes happened.
Yeah, no. I was if they never left, then I was definitely going to finish my fifth year at Memphis for sure.
Donovan, you talked a little bit about how you ended up at Arkansas, but I'm wondering how that conversation started with Arkansas, like how they reached out to you and just how that process started very early.
Well, it was all through my agent to begin, and then I remember Coach Smith. I talked to him, and then really it was kind of quick. Like they ended up calling me the night of, and then the next day, the morning, I came like out to visit. So it really wasn't like a long, process. It was kind of, I heard, I just wanted to see what Arkansas was about, and came out here. Obviously, had my meetings, talked to Coach Smith. It was really Coach Smith. I like a receiver coach that is, not just a player's coach. Like really understands you. Has played in SEC. Although a quarterback, but I feel like that's even more of an advantage. Teaches us how to be quarterback friendly. Teaches us like another side of the offense. Teaches us like this is the window you want to be in. Just like a quarterback's mind, but also understand your receivers. So like that was really what made me feel like Arkansas is a place for me.
Ish, your situation was a little bit different. Obviously, you're already here. I'm sure you're thinking about a million different things. What was it that made you decide to stay here? And I'm sure you had a sit-down meeting first.
For me, it was just why leave for real. We looked at the resume of Coach Silverfield, what he did at Memphis, and we knew we had a good coach coming in. So again, sometimes we could let like our mind and other outside people, distract us from what really matters, is what's going to get us to that level we want to be at, not just in football but in life. So just coming in and talking with them and just hearing their plan and just the plan for the whole team and what they wanted. I remember Coach Silverfield when we first had that meeting when he came in with the team. It wasn't on some like, let me just ease into it. It was more like we want to win now, and if you're not ready to do that, might as well you could leave the team room. And so just hearing that from him just allowed me to know we got a coach that want to win now and that doesn't have time to wait. Really just coming in with the mindset of knowing we had a coach that wanted to come and win now. Look at his resume. So that's really why I stayed.
Gotta ask, what have you seen from the two quarterbacks so far this fall, for whoever wants to answer? And is there any way either of them maybe have shown some development since you guys last practiced in the spring?
I just say, again, both great quarterbacks. At the end of the day, somebody got to win the job. We're going to stick with whoever wins that. But that's not our choice to decide. We just go out there and catch balls, whether it's from any one of them. One is a lefty, one is a righty. So, obviously that's different. Just can't wait until we get into the season and really see who that guy is, and we'll know whoever that is. But they're both doing a great job in camp. Obviously, quarterback is a hard position. You've got a lot to focus on, a lot to learn, and it's fall camp. So just making sure we sticking with those guys, whether they both have a good day or bad day. And again, just ride it with them and make sure we stay as one unit, as quarterback and receiver. That's how we get the ball. So just make sure we always stay on their side no matter what it is.
Guys, great job. Appreciate it.